Alrighty, peeps. Lunchtime is over. It's time to get back down into the thick of it with Ookami Okami, a game I know literally nothing about. That's because I only came across this game like maybe about a week or so when the creator's profile started showing up on my Twitter feed, and it caught my attention because obviously a white-haired fox. Like, yes, please. Hello? Main character is adorable, and also just look at that starter screen there. It's gorgeous, fantastic, beautiful, no notes. And this is actually, it looks like the second game of the, or no, yes, no. The second game of this developer? Yeah, because there's Okami, and then they also have Death and Phaeology, the demo of which came out earlier this year. I don't think... Yeah, neither of them have a full release yet. There's also Wonder Wondelier, which is still to be announced. Okami, though, is marked as coming soon, and Death and Phaeology is also to be announced. But the Okami demo dropped literally with the start of the Fall in Love festival. Which is kind of how I came about it. And like I said, it did catch my attention, and I was curious, and, you know, the demo dropped perfectly, and I figured I'd go ahead and I'd stream it today along with everybody else's. So, to give a rundown... Okay. You are Akane, a sharp-tongued former Okami innkeeper, reborn as a bold Ookami, wolf yokai/spirit, with a dangerous talent for flirting, especially with the masked white tiger who saved you. Enter Shimon, the stoic beauty who is utterly clueless when it comes to emotions. But perhaps his silence is hiding something. Your mission? Restore the inn, exorcise wayward spirits, and peel away the layers Shimon hides behind. But beware, his trust is fragile, and every choice you make could heal old wounds or tear them open wider. Are you ready to ring the bell and check in? Well, I know I most certainly am. I swear to God, fox boys get me all the time, although I guess this is technically a tiger boy. Anything with long white hair and ears that can even slightly remind me of Sesshomaru, I'm into it. And Homegirl is just as pretty and beautiful. You know, it almost fits, given that I'm playing Silent Hill F right now. Sue the Japanese theme, yeah? Now, so without further ado, let's go ahead and we will hop right on into it with a new game. Akine. Well, this is it, isn't it? I press my palm against the counter, feeling its every perfection worn smooth by years of care. Already the music is getting me. I feel like I'm back in Inazuma in Genshin, which is terrible. I kind of hate Genshin now, but the music, traditional Japanese style music, has always got me. It's very much giving bathhouse feels, at least from like an anime perspective. Every step in these halls, every creak in the floorboards, I've memorized them all. After tonight, none of it will belong to me anymore. Strange. I thought I'd feel sadder. I spent a lifetime here. Now I'm too old to take care of it. Wait, we're dying of old age? A ryokan, traditional Japanese inn. Without its keeper, it's just an empty house, waiting to be forgotten. How many times have I cleaned these counters and mopped these floors, greeting guests who came and went like fleeting whispers? I wonder if I would ever find someone to walk these halls with me, not just pass through them. Someone who would wake up beside me every morning. No one stayed. No one made an impression. I made my way towards the onsen, hot spring, my knees protesting with every step. I should have let myself enjoy my life more. Persistent thought haunted me, refusing to fade away even in the quiet moments after the guests have departed. Did I live well? I spent my youth building this place, holding on to it with everything I had, and in the end, no one left to hold on to me. So, that's the real regret. It's a good thing the afterlife has hot yokai! Well, it's too late to dwell on it now. I brace a hand against the wall as I push myself upright. My back cracks, but I force myself to stand with a groan. But my foot slips. Aw, shit, we're drowning! God damn it! There's a moment of weightlessness, followed by a sharp crack as the back of my head meets the stone. Oh! Ow! Okay. Then, cold. Water rushes over me, pulling at my limbs. My fingers grasp for an anchor, but meet only emptiness. As the world blurs and my vision tilts, I catch a glimpse of steam swirling above, rising into a night sky that feels infinite and dark. Perhaps, in another life. My head feels like someone's hosting a drum circle in there. I inhale, hoping to be greeted by the cozy scents of aged wood and warm sake, but instead... What is that smell? Salt, fragrant smoke, sweet aroma of osmanthus. Osmanthus wine! Tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Alright, have a good night, Moldark! Sit in my dimly lit ryokan room. I see bread. A bridge covered in mist. I can't tell how loud the audio was. It still sounds a little loud. Just turn it down to 50, that should be good. This isn't my ryokan. Sharp chill sinks into my spine. I died, didn't I? The Red Bridge of Souls. I've heard the stories. A place between, crossing for lost souls. And here I am, on a bridge between a life already lived, whatever comes next. But why does everything sound so loud? I can hear whispers, low murmurs, the occasional laughter. Seriously, my ears are starting to ache. I'm already dead. Can y'all give me some peace now? Please? Wait. Ears? A creeping suspicion settles in. I lift my hands. Those aren't my hands, are they? For a supposedly older woman. They're very soft. My fingers are slender, smooth. Sharp nails, sharper than I remember. Claws? My breath catches. Oh my god, the feet! No, look away! I stare at my arms, my legs. Those are some very well-drawn feet, though. Props to the artist. No more wrinkles, no more gnarled knuckles, no more aching bones. Instead, I am youthful, glowing, radiant. You are gorgeous. Oh my god, the blue eyes with the slits. Holy hell, those are incredible. Oh my. My jaw drops. I pat down my arms. Firm. I press a hand to my stomach. Flat. I trail higher. Higher. No. No way! My tits! My hands fly to my chest. They're perky. Yes, the best part of youthfulness, the perky tits. By the spirits above, I have breasts again. Perky, full, no sag, no back pain. This is a miracle. These are the breasts of a woman in her prime, not a retired ryokan owner who needs at least 2 layers of fabric and a prayer to hold them up before. Oh my god. But before I can fully appreciate this cruel miracle, something moves beside me. No. I'm not gonna get struck down for nudity, am I? I turn my head slowly. We've got a tail. A tail. A red furred tail sways behind me, wagging. Oh. My hands tremble even more, trying to make sense of everything. My skin, my tail, my lack of... Oh! I'm naked. I am as bare as the day I was born, but with a tail, claws, and apparently some kind of breast enchantment. I love how we're so focused on the beauty and fullness of our breast that we are convinced that it is supernatural, which it is. But, you know. Oh no. A breeze rolls across the bridge. My entire, very exposed, freshly revived, nobody was supposed to see this body, prickles. Oh my god, I love her. So stay calm, stay dignified. But of course, there is no dignity left to be had. The spiral eyes. I crouch down, wrapping my arms around my knees and curling my tail around myself like I'm trying to create a makeshift modesty shield. But I am not alone. I hear footsteps. No, more like claw steps, followed by rustling robes, and then something that sounds suspiciously like skittering. I do not turn to look. My dignity is saved if I do not actively know that there is somebody looking at me. Them's the rules. Absolutely not. I am not entertaining whatever fresh horror that was. Yeah, no, I'm good. I think I am very good. We don't need to be here. Like, my man is Jen. Save me. A shadow looms behind me. A robed figure glides past, does a double take, then slowly backs away. Another one, sporting a long serpentine tail, grins at me, showing off a mouthful of sharp teeth. I pretend I didn't see it. Okay, breathe. Red bridge, spirits, the rules of death. Then I am surrounded by spirits. Possibly man-eating spirits. I will not be making eye contact with anything that looks like it might eat me. Deep breath. Focus. I've handled rowdy nobles, drunken guests, and several matchmaking attempts. I can handle this. All right. First things first, close. And then I figure out what in the world just happened to me. I push myself up, careful, composed, and... New arrival, huh? Cute tail. Followed by a burst of laughter. Bitch, fuck off! I did not choose to end up like this! I'd rather die again. Alright, steady. My fingers twitch and my instincts whisper. Lower yourself. Move gracefully. Prowl. But no, 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 my dear. I am a lady of refinement. I've spent my life walking with dignity, grace, and a fair amount of back pain. I do not prowl. Come now, old girl. You've handled worse than this. I steel myself. Back straight, chin up. Oh no, too fast! Suddenly gravity remembers I exist. The bridge vanishes, the lanterns blur, the night air rushes past me like a betrayal. Not this again! God damn it, this girl in water, she needs to stay away. Water, again. But this time it feels different. Huh. I seem to be breathing underwater. An improvement from earlier, but also an insult. Did I already drown today? I think I should get a free pass on the second one. But before I can decide to stay here out of sheer stubbornness, the water stirs. Oh? A hand grabs me with a firm grip that says, "Stop embarrassing yourself and get out of my river!" Before I can properly swoon at the sheer commanding nature of it, I'm pulled upward. My head breaks the surface and finally, I see him. My savior! Oh my. Now, I've seen many men in my life. Strong men, handsome men, men who paid extra for the private onsen package. But this one? He is something else entirely. White hair slicked against sharp, sculpted features. Look at that toned chest. Bitch, get rid of the mask. I need to see your face. But also, please, Daddy, please. Silver fox, I mean, technically tiger, but mask covering a tall, broad figure clad in heavy robes, looking every bit like an ancient spirit who has been reluctantly saddled with bodyguard duty. His breath is steady. I see the exhaustion in his stance. He looks like an old war banner, torn, faded, but still standing out of sheer spite. Which is still definitely attractive, by the way. Again, he is a silver fox disguised as a tiger. And then, I feel warmth. His outer kimono draped over my shoulders, his hands lingering just long enough to ensure it stays. My, and a gentleman to boot. It's been quite some time since I was last embraced by a handsome young man. Such grave solemnity, too. You alright? Okay. We could tell him he looks dashing, which I am all for, but we've also just met this man. We gotta start off slowly, you know? Like, work up to it, so we'll just start off with a casual thank you. I'm fine, thank you. How fortunate that you were here. I place a hand over my chest. He watches me, unreadable behind his mask, before nodding slightly. Can you walk? More than I ever have before, actually. He slowly extends his hand. Come, I will help you cross. Well, since you're insisting... I take his hand. This man's grip is steady, warm, with a quiet kind of carefulness. And together, we walk. This is a dream, isn't it? Does it feel like one? I hum, observing him as if he were an interesting specimen. Well, I can tell he's beautifully exhausted beneath that mask. I don't know. You're rather intriguing for a dream. His grip on my wrist tightens slightly. That got a reaction. Because it is not a dream. Oh? I was hoping this is the part where you set me off my feet and declared yourself my spirit husband. Damn, girl, coming on strong! He huffs, clearly regretting pulling me out of the water. You are a yokai now. The words hit me like a ladle of cold miso down the back. I thought as much, but hearing it said out loud? So this is real then. Well, Okane, you have two choices. Fall into an existential crisis or flirt your way through it. Flirting sounds preferable. I've had enough of existential crises for my life. How scandalous. How odd? I blink up at him, deep in thought. How odd. I didn't know that turning into a yokai means getting a makeover. His exhale is quiet and contemplative this time. Like I said, you are a yokai now. An Ookami, great wolf deity. God, I gotta remember she's a wolf. I keep, thinking about foxes. Huh. That explains the tail, then. I flex my fingers, turning them over, noticing the sharpness of my nails. My tail wags behind me, as if it's testing the weight of my words. Maybe I'm just happy to see the man in front of me. Fascinating. Most new arrivals take this less well. There's a hint of curiosity in his voice, as if he's waiting to see the delayed panic will set in. Well, I mean, given that we were a rather older individual, that need for panic kind of fades into just acceptance and understanding, you know? Well, I was an old woman minutes ago. And now you are not. Are you certain I wasn't just gifted with an incredible youth elixir and a terribly traumatic fur accessory when I came here? This time he pauses, as if he's trying to process my ridiculousness. This is me. I would treat it with humor. Yes. Pity. That would have made an excellent onsen spa package. He has no answer to that. Right, so it's true then. I died with unfinished business and came back all supernatural. Is my unfinished business the fact that I didn't get a husband? Humans do not become yokai without cause. Let me guess. Strong emotions, right? Classic cocktail all in one. Desire, longing, and a splash of regret. They always say intense feelings linger after death, and I was practically soaked in it. You understand then. I curl my fingers into the fabric of the kimono around me, grounding myself. It's real. Heavy, like the weight of everything I couldn't let go. I didn't want to die alone. That was my final thought. For a moment, only the river answers me. It was powerful enough. Well, all that yearning and I end up in a damp kimono with a masked stranger and amazingly good shoulders. So this is what becomes of women who want too much, Or simply enough to refuse fading quietly. Oof. Not a denial, nor an answer either. But close enough. I spent my entire life running a ryokan, only to die and become a yokai. Some might call that a bit on the nose. Huh. Oh well, alright then. What now? You decide that. A remarkably casual response to something that should be of an important revelation. Have we crossed this bridge yet? I feel like we've been walking for a while. As simple as that? Yes, after all, even as a yokai, it's still your life. Huh, so it comes with free will. Excellent! I was hoping this wouldn't be one of those ominous, bound to an ancient curse situations. That would have been less than ideal. Hey, we're finally making him laugh! There's the faintest smirk tugging at the corner of his mouth. Disappointed. Devastated. I look past him at the mist-covered bridge ahead. And where exactly were you heading before I made my graceful descent into the river? Home. Home, And where might that be? Do I have a home, or am I just kind of out here on my own now? There. He lifts his chin slightly, and as if on cue, the mist moves to reveal a structure at the end of the bridge. Or is this like we all share a home now? Is that a ryokan? It's like, oh, god damn it, I thought I had escaped this place. I'm just right back here again. Lovely. Yes. A ryokan in the spirit world. Indeed. And you live there? Yes. I cross my arms, sizing him up. He's as unreadable as ever. Something about his tone is humoring me. With rooms? Yes. And is one of those rooms just so happen to be empty? He shifts ever so slightly, realizing that he has walked straight into whatever trap I have set. Perhaps. Oh dear, very fortunate for me. His arms cross over his chest. For a second, I swear he's fighting back the urge to smirk. And you intend to claim it, just like that? Well, I did just die and come back as a yokai. I feel like that entitles me to at least one complimentary perk. One? Are you saying you'll give me more? In which case I have a couple others I might be able to think of. For now. I tap my chin, pretending to think. Tell you what, I'll earn it. Let me help out at your inn, sweep a few hallways, clean the guest rooms, and look breathtaking while doing it. It'll be a fair trade. There's a beat of silence, then. I have made a mistake. Wonderful! I'll take it! Thank you, handsome! A long, slow exhale escapes him. And for a moment, I think he might just walk right back into the river to escape this. Instead, without another word, he simply turns on his heel and continues walking. I follow him with a grin on my face. Girl, you get it. The ryokan looms ahead, and I can see the wooden panels softened by time and lanterns hanging limp from the eaves. It isn't in ruin, but it looks like it wouldn't mind the excuse to be. This is not quite what I pictured. Not exactly welcome weary traveler, enjoy your stay, is it? No. I give him a sidelong glance. He says nothing, but his pace is steady. This is how it used to be. This isn't how it used to be, is it? It was. Buddy! A neat little deflection, but I have lived long enough to recognize it. Ah, I see. So you expect me to believe this place was always this charming? I can practically hear the unspoken sigh before it leaves him. Not gonna let this go, are you? Not a chance. See, as a, now former ryokan owner myself, this is just simply undignified. This will not do. I have business standards to uphold. Oh, he's smiling. Wait, is that amusement I detect? And then at last, we step inside. Oh my god, the cobwebs! This will not do. How do you live like this, sir? Oh. Not the good kind of oh. More like the, oh dear, what have I stumbled into? When you open a drawer and find an ancient bento that could double as an exorcism result. It's worse than I thought. A ryokan should be warm and inviting. This place feels like it's waiting for someone to tell it it's over. This is a disaster! Oh my god, look at her tiny little fangs. Yes. Wow. Just like that. No attempt to sugarcoat it. Dude's just like, eh, whatever. Would you believe me if I tried? Fair point. What happened here? I lost the power to run it. You say that like you misplaced it under a cushion. Would have been easier if I had. What is he, like, does he mean like actual power? Or like influence power? Magic? I'm gonna need some clarification. Oh? Interesting. And how long has it been like this? Very long. At least, I believe. The number of cobwebs around here, yeah. I should just walk away. It's not my problem nor my responsibility. Still, I know this feeling. I've lived this feeling. I know what this is like. You're far too tired of keeping this place. You know it will die with you if you don't hold it together. His hands are unmoving, but his shoulders tremble, betraying him. Looks like I hit a nerve. You changed your mind then? About staying here? I blink. That wasn't what I planned to say, but looking at this place, I can't see an inn like this and walk away. Not when it still has bones strong enough to stand. No, I haven't changed my mind. I'm not just going to help out. I'm going to help you revitalize it. Because deep down, even after death, still an Okami. Still someone who believes an inn like this deserves life. Yes. Surely you haven't been left to your own devices for so long that you've forgotten what that means. I am aware of the concept. The concept. But I don't need it. Clearly you fucking do. Oh, I'm sure you don't. That doesn't mean you should turn it down. People offer help, then they leave midway, or make it worse. So don't think of it as help then. Think of it as professional meddling. Persistent. And you're stubborn. He exhales slowly as though bracing himself. And what do you gain from this? A place to stay, obviously. And professional personal pride. You want to stay with me, even though we just met. He sounds more amused than betrayed. Yeah, I see that smile. You know you want it. The company, I mean. Obviously. Of course. That's all I mean. Yes, well, technically I just died, so I think I'm entitled to make a few impulsive decisions. Besides, it's either your creepy ryokan or wandering around until something with detachable jaws decides I look crunchy. Alright, notifications catching my eye. And my gut says you're not the type to take advantage of a woman. I tilt my head slightly, watching for a twitch or any sign of protesting. Nothing. Calm, tired silence. Besides, you need help, and I need purpose. Let's not complicate a mutually beneficial arrangement. And you assume you can do better in keeping this place than me? I know I can do better! As evidenced by its current state, I'm just saying. His ears prick up as if I've genuinely surprised him. You claim experience, then. Did you not hear me earlier when I said I was a ryokan owner? Dear, I used to walk barefoot through corridors, balancing ledgers, calming guests, and yelling at staff. All before breakfast. I let the silence hang, watching him piece it together. You were in Okami in your past life. Ah, so you do listen. A dangerous skill, I know. Tell me, Okami-sama. Oh! I've upgraded to goddess. What would you do to improve it? For starters, get rid of the cobwebs before they start charging rent. There's dust on every surface. The lanterns are so dim, I thought we were holding an exorcism. And I'm pretty sure I felt something evil whispering in that cupboard. Motion towards the dust-covered reception table next. This looks alarmingly shoddy. Guests should feel welcomed, not like they're auditioning for a background role in a ghost story. I glanced toward the empty seating area, where the chairs look rather dusty and unkept. My ears lower instinctively. Sight tugs at a quiet ache in my chest. This place was meant to look lively, and now it just sags. Back in my ryokan? Oh, what a time that was. The lanterns always glowed warmly. Sake never stopped flowing, and I knew the name of every guest who ever dared to flirt with me. I may have been alone behind the curtains. The halls never were. Laughter, footsteps, whispers in the night. Sometimes scandalous, sometimes not. And now my dead body's floating in it! It was a home. Noisy and beautiful and alive. While this is a shrine to silence. The whole place is a tragedy. And you believe you can fix this? I know I can fix this. Arrogant. You're as skilled as you claim. Yes, if... You're welcome to test me. He studies me for a long moment, and I catch the precise moment he realizes he's going to lose this argument. Fine, but don't blame me when you fail. Ah, there's the answer I was hoping for. You will work here then. Oh, I like that music. Naturally. And you will follow my rules. Define follow. The man just turns on his heel, expecting me to follow. This is gonna be entertaining. Well then, now that you've sort of accepted my offer, I suppose I should at least know who my boss is. Shimon. And who exactly are you, Shimon? I am one of the 4 mythical beasts. That sounds important! The answers are the casual indifference of someone commenting on the weather. I beg your pardon? The azure dragon, the vermilion bird, the white tiger, the black tortoise. I am the white tiger. As in the white tiger? The very same. Slowly I let my gaze travel up and down, actually looking at him. Girl, like you didn't examine him earlier. I know you did. I know you did because I did. This frail, wilting daikon radish of a man is the legendary Byakko? He watches me with quiet amusement. This man definitely knows what I'm thinking. And how, pray tell, does one of the 4 mythical beasts end up like this? That is not important. Let's not go insulting the man who's giving us housing now, okay? I think it's very important. You are free to think so. I exhale sharply through my nose. Fine, I'll let it go. For now. Fine, let's start over then. I am Akine, former Okami of Ryokan Tsukikage in the human world. Tsukikage. I ran my ryokan for decades. I know how to handle guests, manage staff, and maintain order. Do you now? Challenge. Oh, delightful. Dear, I once managed a summer festival, 3 weddings, and a pipe burst all in one day, while wearing a kimono with a busted hem. I practically breathe hospitality. I kept that place running on time, under budget, and with guests so happy they left gifts. Shimon doesn't answer before shaking his head sarcastically. Old words for a wolf who drowned in a river. Excuse me? Bitch, don't even! I was not the one who was fished out like a wet, shivering pup. I just died, and I was just testing the currents. How fortunate, then, that I arrived before your test reached its conclusion. It was a very insightful test, okay? Fine. You won this round. Welcome, then, to your new home. Well then, boss, shouldn't you be showing me around? Surely you have some idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. Perhaps. He moves with the grace of someone who refuses to acknowledge his own exhaustion. Naturally, I match his pace. If I wanted, I could glide ahead effortlessly. Kind of a girl boss, not gonna lie. But there's something entertaining about watching him pretend he's not running on sheer willpower alone. Just as I'm considering how long he'll keep up the act, I catch sight of my reflection in a dusty mirror. Right. Still wearing his robe. It's scandalously slipping off one shoulder, draping around me in a way that could either be elegant or suggestive, depending on the lighting. My. And here I am, strolling through your home in nothing but your clothing. What would the spirits say? Shimon stops mid-step and turns to me. You require proper clothing. Thanks! I'm glad you noticed! Do I? I think this look has a certain charm. A bit daring, quite refined, actually. Stay here. Such a commanding tone. He doesn't dignify me with a response. Rude! And disappears down the hall, leaving me alone. I take the opportunity to glance around. Oh my god, I've drank so much water in such a short time already. What was this place like before, when it was alive? And why does he seem so reluctant to talk about it? Anyways, sorry. Before I can dig too deeply into my own curiosity, Shimon returns carrying a neatly folded kimono. The moment my fingers brush the fabric, I notice something immediately. It's well kept. There's a faint, lingering scent. Soft, floral, and distinctly not his. A woman's scent. Whose kimono is this? I'm curious. Where'd you get the kimono? Oh, boss. Whose kimono did you just give me? He recoiled slightly as if I just hit a nerve. I'm sorry! It was the only one left available. Was it? Nothing but silence. Curious. The fabric is elegant and preserved with care. Not the kind of thing a man like him would keep out of convenience. Oh, former lover. Funny thing, though. A forgotten garment wouldn't be this well kept. Are you going to change, or do you prefer to stand here and test my patience? Oh, I love testing patience. I mean, you already knew that. It's not a disagreement. Well, whoever this kimono belonged to, they mattered. A lover, perhaps? Thank you. Off to a great start here. This hallway leads to the guest rooms. How many are there? Ooh, wait, where did we get the hairpin? Either way, very pretty. More than enough, but they are unused. Don't worry, boss. I have plenty of ideas to bring life back to this place. I will reserve judgment. He strides ahead before I can retort. There's something familiar in this. Not the walls, but the rhythm. Walking the halls, checking rooms, holding it all together. I did this for decades. I watched him just ahead, shoulders heavy in that way I remember too well. Was he always this quiet? Or did the ryokan take his voice like it tried to take mine? Was he always this quiet, or did the ryokan take his voice like it tried to take mine? This is one of the guest rooms. Oh? He slides the shoji door open with a smooth motion, revealing the room inside. Well, well. So it's not completely hopeless. What a relief. I was worried. His voice is as dry as the air in here. I catch the subtle, amused tone. Still, I wouldn't call it inviting. It feels more like the kind of room you give to a guest when you don't actually want them to stay. I swish my tail, stepping further inside. A little warmth, a little charm. This place could be something special. I simply cannot wait. Alright, first order of business. Who's cleaning all this? That would be you. I don't know who else we thought it was gonna be. My dear, you really think I'd fall for that? You are the Okami now. Yes, and a proper Okami delegates. Speaking of, where are all the staffs? Surely you weren't running this place alone. No, there were others. Warder? A soldier spirit who cooked. Broom that never stopped sweeping. A lazy river dweller who barely did anything unless bribed. My strength faded, they withdrew. The Yokai bound to a place need energy to remain. Without it, they slumber or disappear. So they've been asleep this whole time? Perhaps. Or waiting. I can no longer tell the difference. He says it like it doesn't hurt, but something in his voice tells me it does. His weight shifts. Something is off. Boss? His posture okay, interesting. His posture wavers. Balance falters, and before I know it, he collapses. Oh shit! Shimon! I move without thinking, catching him before he fully crumbles to the floor. He's lighter than I expected. Dude is just... eek! Oh, buddy! Surprisingly so. For someone built like a tragic mountain god, I thought I'd need divine intervention. At least a sturdy wheelbarrow. Oh god. Well now, look who still has upper body strength. You overdid it, didn't you? Silence. I sigh, pressing my fingers lightly to his wrist, checking the pulse beneath his skin. Wait, do yokais even have a pulse? I'm alive. I smooth a stray lock of white hair away from his mask, brushing it carefully behind his ear. Ooh. Really don't take care of yourself, huh? It looks like he might respond, but in the end, he doesn't. Lucky for you, dear. You've just hired the best Okami there is. He groans softly. I take that as acceptance. Now, where's your room? Unnecessary. What, you want to sleep with me then? Ah, so he's one of those. The quiet, brooding types who wear their past like a second mask and dare you to ask what's underneath. Let me guess. You think you can sleep anywhere, don't you? Yes. No. Absolutely not. If I let you, you'll curl up in some drafty hallway and waste away in your sleep. A proper Ryokan master must have a proper room. He exhales, aggressively. The nerve. Look, you can fight me on this or you can just tell me where it is. I'll let you sleep in peace. Your choice. End of the hall. Alright, boss. Up we go. Shimon's room is unsurprising. It's very, very minimalist. It's organized, spotless even, but it is also the most lifeless space I've ever stepped into. This is the room of a man who has decided to live his life as an aesthetic exercise in suffering. I shift my grip again, still surprised I'm carrying him at all, to be honest, and lower him carefully onto the futon. The second he touched the mattress, his body fully gave in to the exhaustion. You know, most people keep something in their room. A trinket, a book maybe. Like anything that suggests they have feelings. Silence. Which is expected, but still. He'll leave his mask be, but help change his clothes. Shimon is... Oh wait, changing his clothes. Oh! Going for the peek here. Shimon is drenched in sweat. Without thinking, I reach for the collar of his robe, loosening the fabric slightly to help him breathe. My fingers brush the warm skin of his chest. It's oh, never mind. Bro's sick. It's searing. His skin radiates an intense amount of heat. Oh, Kami-sama, he's burning up. And yet, when I touch him, I'm the one holding my breath. His hand twitches as he gestures towards the wooden chest in the corner. Ah, so he's aware, and very much letting this happen. Your clothes are in there? He gives the smallest nod, head tilting, observing me. I move to the chest, slide it open. Inside, a stack of folded robes identical in design. I grab one from the top and return. Alright, let's get you out of this, boss. No funny business, I'm doing this as a professional. A responsible adult. I am not responsible, however, for my thoughts in the process. I kneel beside him, fingers brushing his shoulder as I pull the outer robe down slowly. A damp fabric clings before giving away. My palm accidentally grazes the curve of his back. Ooh. Shimon inhales sharply. A tremor runs through his arm. Ooh! Hold still, alright? Oh, girl, I see that blush! Shimon exhales slowly now, then speaks with a low tone. You're very thorough, Okami-sama. My fingers freeze just below his collarbone. My heart does something rather scandalous. Oh, girl, I know where those thoughts are going. Ooh, calm, professional. That's all this is. Nothing more. I scream as they drag me into the padded room. Oh boy. This man is trembling, but he still has the gall to tease me like this. I swallow the urge to retort. There, that's better. He'll be back to grumbling at me in no time. I trace my thumb carefully along the edge of his sleeve. A light, pointless touch. I convince myself it's to adjust the fold. We both know it isn't. Sleep well, Shimon. Now that that's settled, this sad, exhausting excuse for a tiger clearly doesn't know how to take care of himself. Let alone run an entire ryokan. I mean, look at him. Gorgeous, yes. Responsible? Questionable. He's lucky I'm here. Or maybe I'm the unlucky one. Depends on the lighting. This is my mission now. Oops. Didn't mean to smack my mic like that. No guests, no staff. Dust thick enough to grow mushrooms in. Spirits loitering like they pay rent. Ha! Not on my tatami. Alright. This place is a mess. Let's fix that. Oh! Ooh, it's an interactive game, too! Eyes sharp, dust, cobwebs, gunk, whatever doesn't belong, it's getting evicted. This is still a ryokan, gosh darn it, and it will start acting like one. The environment will change as you clean everything. Okay. Let's keep finding and clearing every nook and cranny. The more I clean, the lighter the air will feel. Nice, that's fun! Clean that dirt up. Ooh, okay, map. Entrance. Torn scroll. Either someone left in a hurry and accidentally tore it, or a fight broke and this is the aftermath. Ooh, so this isn't just a visual novel, this also is a little bit of a point and click. I love that. Right above the guest book, that's just rude. No one wants to sign in under spider ambush. It gives me a chance to rest my voice a little bit. It's also just engaging too. Sometimes I have a hard time reading visual novels for a long period of time because it's just the way my brain works, the ADHD and all that. It's just, I need something to also preoccupy myself other than just the words, so it can be a little bit difficult sometimes for longer periods of time, but having an interactive portion is incredibly nice for multiple reasons. I think the windows are the only one dazzling in this ryokan, thanks to the suspicious yellow stains. Be gone! The light would be nice, preferably the non-ominous kind. There we go. Get rid of the blood. Of course there'll be blood! Because this inn didn't have to have enough horrific ambience already. Footprints? Someone is still waiting here, but for what? Or who? Be gone, spirit! Ah, yes! A cobweb to the face. More haunted manor than ryokan, really. You know, if you're gonna lurk inside the cupboard, at least offer to help dust. Oh, be gone! Yay! Room cleaned! Well, this is so much better. I love that. Looks much more homely, although for some reason, M is not working to pull up the map. And the map sign is kind of overtaking the objective. Alright, outside now. Just no. Get out. Not the soothing scenery I expected. Well, that's either caused by swamp gas or a creature lurking underneath the water. I don't want to deal with either. Going out in a dark room. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted today. Just the win, right? Let's see. Fix the lights. What am I missing? I'm missing two. What am I missing? I like not exercise something at least behind the objectives? Mm. Nothing about what caused it, just scrub it clean. Okay, the rock is clean. Ah, okay, then the ivy. Nature's reclaiming this place. I suppose I should reclaim it back. Success! I stepped back, surveying my work with no small amount of satisfaction. The dust? Gone. The cobwebs? Vanquished. The evil spirits are probably migrating us somewhere else. Then I hear footsteps behind me. I turn just as Shimon enters, and... Oh, no. Why is he handsome? Girl, he's been handsome. You're just now noticing. I mean, I guess freshly dead thing might have, affected it, but still. Why does he look like that after barely... Oh, his chest is cleaned up. The lines are cleaned up. He's meant to look healthier. Okay, I get it. He was still healthy before, though. Just saying. His skin has color again. His shoulders look broader. His jawline is more defined, and I bet I can use it to slice mochi. And sleeping for a little bit changes appearance so drastically? Is that even allowed? My gaze absolutely betrays me. And of course he notices! I cleared my throat so hard I might have dislodged my spine and immediately throw my hands towards the freshly cleaned lobby. Well, look who's up and walking! What do you think? It is acceptable. Oh, I'm sorry, did I mishear? Because it sounded like you just understood my miracle work. Everything is still standing. That is an improvement. I gasp. Into my chest like he just struck me with a mortal wound. Everything is still standing? After all I've done, this is the level of praise I get. Would you prefer a ceremony? A festival in your honor? Why, yes, I think I deserve it. A small compliment wouldn't hurt. I'll see if the spirits can play instruments. Did he just joke back? Did my ears trick me? Admit it. You're impressed. You did well. Wait. Say it again. No. Just once more, please, so I can cherish your compliment. I will say only this. It is nice to walk through a place that does not resemble an evil spirit's final resting place. Aha! Victory. I fold my arms triumphantly while he... Well, I can't tell what his expression is under that mask, but I know that he approves. Perhaps it is time. Time? To reopen, start gathering power again. Then let's do it! I sit forward, tilting my head, watching him closely. I'll make this ryokan shine again, boss. Just you watch. We will see. No, we will succeed! And this time, he doesn't argue. The ryokan creaks as if exhaling for the first time in years. Dust may have settled, but the real chaos is only just beginning. Hey, that was a relatively short demo. I think that was like about an hour or so, yeah? And I enjoy it. I like the personality of the main character. Definitely fits the whole vibe that she's got going for her. Girl is very, very forward, let me tell ya. Man, I'm starting to wish I'd taken off his mask now, though, so I could see what he looked like underneath it. So I get the feeling he probably would have stopped me. But yeah, that was Okami. I like all of these games. I can't wait to play it when it comes out. It looks very well. I very much enjoy just the Japanese aesthetic. I always do inside my video games. It's always so great, and the traditional music is so nice and soothing. It looks great. I love the interactive component to it. That is absolutely fantastic. But yeah. If you guys did like that, go ahead and you guys can wish it listed on Steam and keep tabs on it for when it comes out. But that is another game done, so we're gonna take another 10-minute break. And when we come back, we will be starting Alaris. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you in a little bit. Just put my thingy up here. Oop. All right, and I'll be back.